are simply out of this world. We are expecting fireworks. A precocious talent. There we go, there we go. There'll be some angst up there, there'll be some emotion. Anderson wins the Auckland Dance Masters. You've got to be ruthless. There we go. Raw emotion.
Night one of the Auckland Dance Masters is good to go, so let's get this party started.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the Trust Arena here in the great city of Auckland, New Zealand. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Professional Darts Corporation, all part of the World Series, present for you the Auckland Darts Masters, presented by TAB and Burger King. And ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, from New Zealand, making his TV debut, would you please welcome Big Rig Ben Robb. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet Australia's #1, the former European champion and world finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wizard, Simon Whitlock.
Part of the world, nothing beats a trans-Tasman showdown. So here we go. It's Robb versus Whitlock, and the call from Glenn Lama. And welcome back, Stuart Pike.
Thank you, Stephen. Good to be back in Auckland, the 4th year of the Auckland Darts Masters, and we've seen some cracking finals along the way. Adrian Lewis beating Raymond van Barneveld, Gary Anderson beating Adrian Lewis, and Kyle Anderson with his win over Corey Cadby 12 months ago. Simon Whitlock kicking off the show in Auckland 2018. The Australian, would you believe, 49 years of age against the 29-year-old from Canterbury. What a moment for Ben Robb as well. It was only a couple of days ago that he got the call to come and play here. Corey Cadby beaten in last year's dramatic final in that last leg decider by Kyle Anderson. Cadby unable to make it World number 7. What a moment, as we say, for Ben Robb. Third at the moment 60. In the New Zealand rankings, and was all set to watch this on the TV until he got the phone call, which has certainly changed so much for him.
77. Robb is part of a group of Cantabrians who are moving up the rankings. We're going to see John Hurring a little bit later on. There's a hoo-ha coming through. Irwin, it's really good to see 7 of them in the field.
Yeah, good to see 7 New Zealanders here
64
in Auckland. Been a long road for some of them to qualify, but it's a great opportunity to show what they can do. I mean, we've seen some real upsets in the history of the World Series.
So, I mean, you require 80.
One of them was by a New Zealander, Warren Parry. More of that in a moment as Whitlock looks to win the opening 60. Leg. Yeah, remember Warren Parry beating Michael Van Gerwen in Sydney from 5-1 down. Arguably the biggest upset that we've seen in the World Series.
60. So you require 20.
So for the opening leg against the darts.
Simon Whitlock.
No problem for Simon Whitlock.
Second leg, Simon to throw first. Gaming.
Certainly over the last couple of years. Back up to world number 7. Slipped down to number 20 in the world.
60.
Sheer hard work. He's found a way back.
Robb not finding the triple 20 at the moment. Really struggling to get one and score big.
Yeah, no trouble for Whitlock. You can just imagine the problems of Robb. And for Whitlock, the first 180 of the event.
That's the best score that Robb's had.
Yeah, Robb.
105. Starting to find a bit more consistency now, but
with knobs. Convincing from Simon Whitlock. Just beginning to get into this a bit, Robb, but over such a short format, there isn't much time.
That's right, the match can really get away from you. $85.
Yeah, lost to Hurring and Irwin to Ben Robb in 2 of the New Zealand World Series finals.
94.
As you say, it's just good to have some new names, the likes of Hurring and Irwin.
A 180 before the end of this match, preferably more than one.
He's going to get his first dart and a double in the opening match here
64
in Auckland.
Preferably more than one.
He's going to get his first dart and a double in the opening match here
64
in Auckland.
60.
Tops he needs.
Well done to Robb. The big rig is on the board.
That'll make you feel a whole. England Masters lost out to the eventual winner, Cody Harris,
60.
who we'll be seeing later on against Michael Van Gerwen.
course, a lot of these New Zealanders too, Stuart, have the New Zealand Open coming up next weekend in Rotterdam. It's a very competitive dart scene here at the moment.
60.
I'm certainly looking forward to seeing Tahuna Irwin later on. A lot has been said and written about this young man. Not just qualified for this, but he's also qualified for the World Youth Championship and the World Championship at the Alexandra Palace. And
got it. Gets his first 180.
Up. A double 16.
Oh.
Wow, how about that, Ben Robb? Terrific from the 29-year-old Kiwi.
Game on.
Two apiece.
Whitlock's been here a million times before, but it was interesting. He almost got those first two legs, I wouldn't say by default, but he didn't really have to earn them, did he? But now the mindset is, hey, I'm in a match.
It's putting a little pressure on Whitlock here.
59.
Robb doesn't really appear to lack confidence on the stage, does he?
125.
Bit of Kiwi swagger on the stage in Auckland. And all of a sudden, this game is turning round. The winner, by the way,
140.
will play either the world champ Rob Cross or another New Zealander, John Hurring, in the quarterfinals. That match coming up next.
78.
You mentioned Rob Cross too, Stuart. You know, it's not often here in New Zealand we have a current world #1, a current world champion, and a current world match play champion all
58.
in an event in any sport in our country, and it just underlines how well this event is run. And Robb can't quite seal the deal for another 180, but still, it is just wonderful to have the caliber of sportsmen here again this year.
140. And you require 97.
Names in darts here in Auckland, then Melbourne and Brisbane over the next 3 weekends.
Well, an opportunity missed there for Robb, but might get another chance yet. Double 20 for the finish.
64.
This now for a third consecutive leg. Don't forget, Ben Robb on debut on the big TV stage. And he leads Simon Whitlock by 3 legs to 2. So real pressure on Whitlock here. We were talking about the big World Series upsets. Warren Parry beating Michael van Gerwen. Tick Bridge, the Australian, he beat Raven van Barneveld. Reece Matthewson, a winner over James Wade. All those in Sydney. But there was just a feeling around Auckland today in the hotel and the venue that
140.
there may well be at least one upset tonight. Are we going to get it in the very first game? We shall see.
60.
Well, Whitlock, his game is not on the stage at the moment. Robb needs to take advantage. Oh, he has. Brilliant. Just superb from Robb. Watch Whitlock, though. Ooh.
96.
Still have plenty of opportunity to check out in this leg.
58. So I'm going to 68.
for double four. Much needed from Simon Whitlock. 3 apiece it is.
Well, this is game on, isn't it? 3 apiece, halfway through this first match.
57.
It's more like it from the Wizard.
Yeah, that's against the darts as well. But what a response.
140.
Yeah, Whitlock averaging around 97, 98. Robb 89, 90.
81.
It's a good opening game to the Auckland Darts Masters.
Nothing seems to fluster him.
Yeah, he looks at home, doesn't he, on the stage?
$78.
Hasn't left a finish. Sounded like he clipped the bottom wire, but that's as good as it gets with the bounce out. He's enjoying himself, isn't he, Ben Robb?
Well, he had that 100 plus check out before.
124.
This would be some check out too.
He needs the ball. Oh, wow! Fantastic dance from Ben Robb. And the pressure piles back on Simon Whitlock.
Something special about finishing on a bullseye, isn't there? Robb takes the lead.
I suppose in a way it's difficult for Whitlock. It's a journey into the unknown for him. He would, until the draw was made, he wouldn't have heard anything at all about Ben Robb. Well, he knows all about him now. Scrapping to stay in the tournament, Simon Whitlock.
134.
Well, the kid can play.
And he's enjoying himself.
60.
That crowd will certainly have something to cheer about if Robb's momentum continues here.
99.
His checkout percentage is excellent, 67% at the moment, Stuart. Can't complain too much about that. Better from Whitlock.
Whitlock here scrambling to hold on to his throw.
Like a distant relative of Simon Whitlock just sitting in the crowd there.
$72. Simon, you require 107.
He needs this, Simon Whitlock. He's not going to get it.
87. Then you require 100.
He's taken out 101. He's taken out 124 on the ball. Another one of those.
96.
Not this time, but
120.
not bad from Robb. He's left himself double 20. Whitlock.
Last dart in hand. What an important dart that may prove to be from the world number 7. The Kiwi was waiting and hoping. So effectively now, best of 3 legs.
Well, that dart, you're right, Stuart. We could be 5-3 in Robb's favour right here if that double 5 hadn't gone in. That's how critical that dart was.
42.
Whitlock not able to take advantage. Effectively, you know, Ben Robb here is 2 holes of throw away from A big upset in the first match of the tournament.
121.
Rob won't be thinking of this right now, but
78.
well, this is it for Rob. He needs this.
84.
He needs this.
Whitlock's left double 13. And a single 14 would leave the ball. That leaves double 11. Oh, just clipped the outside wire, so...
Big chance there, miss for Rob. Ooh. He needs 2 more darts now, Whitlock.
Well, he left double 13. And it's 5 for double 4. And last dart in hand again. Simon Whitlock now will throw for the match. Well, Ben Robb had his chance. One dart at double 11. But 1 dart at double 4 has turned this match around.
77.
Well, that last start, not a bad recovery there from Whitlock. Not the start he was looking for. Can Robb take advantage?
60.
Yeah, 3 pretty well thrown darts there from the New Zealander for not a lot of reward. Whitlock will have to switch. That was a blocker dart on the treble 20.
96.
And again, 1 treble with the last dart. Last dart in hand has been crucial for Whitlock on the doubles and the trebles
60.
throughout this game. Here's Ben Robb running out of steam here.
130.
It's good from Whitlock. That's all he needs to do.
Experience appears to be winning the day.
Well, small margins and what a big time sport.
140.
Stewart, we saw that tight check out for Whitlock in the 8th leg.
54.
He's put himself in good position now, Whitlock.
Might change here though.
That's his 3rd maximum in the match. Whitlock can't finish.
That came from nowhere, and it's piled the pressure back on Whitlock. So a chance here. What a magnificent maximum under pressure that was from Robb.
When you're born 61.
Can he force a last leg decider? Double 18.
Yes, he's got it! Ben Robb. We're going to the last leg. And Ben Robb has the darts. Can you believe this?
Against the world number 7. The man who only found out 48 hours ago that he was playing in this event.
Well, the pressure is on. You can just feel it now. Whitlock had angst written all over his face there.
There's certainly pressure on the New Zealander.
45.
6 darts at the start of this leg without a big treble.
Whitlock not really finding his range either yet, but he's got his nose in front. Just by a little bit. For the 3rd time, we have a bounce out.
Again, it hit the bottom wire. Rueful shake of the head.
96.
Well, that's the perfect dart. 140's back in it.
140.
Needs 3 good darts here, Whitlock. That ain't one of them.
125.
He's given himself an opportunity to check out first, which is important for Simon Whitlock.
What a big visit this is. Simon Whitlock, this is his 18th World Series event.
81.
He's only reached one final. It was in Singapore way back in 2014. That single one from Ben Robb, will it be costly? He's going to come back. He's already taken out 101.
This is big-time darts here. The biggest 3 darts in his life for Ben Robb. He can still check out, though. Treble 18, double 16 for the win. Oh, that's how close we were to an upset of volcanic proportions.
Well, Simon Whitlock, I don't think was watching, but he's got a chance to pitch this. Simon Whitlock, mighty relieved. Is it Aussie robbery against Ben Robb, the New Zealander, with a dart at double 16 to cause a huge World Series upset? And Simon Whitlock playing a get-out-of-jail-free card in the first match of the Auckland Darts Masters. What a performance. Whitlock wins 6-5.